Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Martin. This is Boom Bricks, and apologies first of all, I haven't done a video for around about 3 months. I've been really busy with this the last couple of months, which is what I want to show you. And I've also taken a little step back from YouTube and been concentrating mainly on Instagram. So yeah, apologies for not having many videos. Still do the live streams on Sundays with myself and Bricksworth. Do head up to his channel as well. There's a link in this video. Go check him out. We have a bit of a laugh on a Sunday, and yeah, just come and say hi if you do see us on Sunday. Now, what I've built here is going to be displayed at a couple of festivals this year. I've never done a brick festival before. I'm going to be at Brick Festival in Milton Keynes on the 26th of March, so do come along, come and say hello. I'm also going to be in Peterborough later on in the year, also in Ely in September, so I'm really looking forward to doing this. I've never done it before, so I'm really excited. But as you can see in front of me, you can see the barrier here. Now this is from one of my favourite films, one of my favourite Marvel films, Infinity War. And I wanted to do the Wakanda back MOC, and I'm really happy how it's turned out. So I'm going to show you up close, guys. I'll show you some of the parts of the build, the minifigures, the little scenes I've got going on here. And my favourite piece is the mountain, so I can't wait to show you that. So let's go look, guys. Let's have a look at this. I'll see you in a few. So we're going to start off with the outside of the barrier. I've got a couple of trees here. Now I wanted to make some really savanna kind of trees. So if I just take this off, I can show you how I made these trees. As you can see, I've used some 2x2 round bricks, some 1x1 round bricks, these arch pieces, and then lots and lots of leaves, or limbs as they're called on the Lego website, in an olive colour, because I wanted a really dark sort of green. I didn't want anything too bright and cartoony. I wanted it to look quite good. So that is what I've done with the trees. I've made several of these. I've also got a couple here. You can see I've done like a little branch coming off using the minifigure sort of jump thing. So that is pretty cool. I'm really happy how they're done, and they're pretty sturdy. So transporting them is going to be interesting. They are pretty sturdy. So I've got 9 trees, and I want to put more in, but I think it'll overcrowd it too much. If I move the tree out of the way, we're going to look at what I've done on the ground. So what I've done down here on the ground, I've used lots and lots of sand green. I've used tans, dark tans, nuggets, and brown, and some olive green in there as well, just to give it a different sort of texture feel in there. And yeah, that's what I've done on the whole MOC. And yeah, I've used a lot of sand green pieces, but I really like that colour. It's my favourite colour. And you can see that I've changed up like different pieces, give a bit of different texture. I've used stud pieces, plates, used tiles, use these angle tiles as well. So you just have a little play around, see how it goes, layer it up. And this is the base for where I put the trees. So you can see I've got another tree here. It's quite a large one, and then loads of little outriders. So I've done the barrier and lit it up. I had to light it up so it looked really good. So this is done with Ely Brick lights. You can head over to their website via a link in this video, and you can see what I decided to do is put a outrider stuck halfway through using these sort of like red trans red pieces, and those red trans power pieces. His legs on the floor. I've got loads more outriders running around trying to go in. Now I was going to put at the back, I was going to put an outrider ship at the back, but I think I haven't got a lot of space to do it, and I thought what I'll do is I'll just put some ground detail in and some more outriders. So coming to the front, doing the river, I wanted to make it look a bit murky. I didn't want a bright blue river. So we've used lots of these trans brown, as they call them on Lego site, actually trans black and trans clear. So I've got more outriders coming across. I've used a lot of these sort of clear pieces to make things higher up. So you can see we've got the outrider bursting through. He's kind of dead now because it's got no legs. We've got Red Wing, and we've got the Falcon up here. So I've put him on one of these clear rods, just so he's high above the action. And the Red Wing going there towards these outriders. And then just behind here, if I scan up to here, you can see we've got War Machine up here, again on these 1x2x5 trans bricks, and he is shooting down. And I've lit up some of these sort of like explosions that I've made down here, and the outriders are all flying around all over the place. So I had to do something like this just to give it that sort of extra oomph. I'm really happy how it's turned out. I've also put Cull Obsidian in here. He's basically ran through, as in the film, he's waiting to go attack the Hulkbuster. Now this is not an official Hulkbuster set. This is actually one done by a guy on Rebrickable, and I thought it looked a better scale, slightly smaller than the the one you actually get through the official Lego, and it looks better as well. So I've modded it a little bit, put the helmet on there, and also put loads of Outriders all attacking him, climbing over him like in the film. So that come out really well, and you can see I've got these little clear pieces, just adding a bit of action into there. You can see behind, we've got Black Panther. Again, I've lit this up with his sort of power from his suit. Some of the Outriders are blown back by the power, and the others are attacking him. Got more trees. Now this is probably the biggest tree I've done. Love that tree, I'm really good how it turned out. And you can't really see in here, but if I move that tree out of the way, you can see down here we've got Vision and Corvus Glaive down here having a bit of a scrap. That's where he's trying to remove Vision's stone. So that is hidden in there, so there's loads to look at if you're at the show. Come and have a little look. And coming back around to the front, we've got Captain America. Again, he's attacking these Outriders that are running towards him. A bit more detail on the ground. Have a little tree. Poor little dead Outrider. Now as we come to the front, we've got the trench that was made by the Thresher. This is obviously one of the most famous scenes in this film, where Black Widow and OK come to the rescue of, she didn't really need it, did she? Scarlet Witch. There's probably not was attacking her, so that's at the front. I've just kind of done that there. Just gave it a bit of detail, a bit of depth to it as well. And then as we go just above that, we have got Winter Soldier and Rocket having a scrap again with some more Outriders. I've got probably about 80 Outriders in this whole build. As we come to the left hand side of the MOC, again we've got more trees going on here, but we've got some border tribe. Now these are not official Lego, but they're actually pretty good. Really like how these were. So these only cost like £3, but they're really cool little minifigures. They just work absolutely perfect for this little scene. So if you look from the side, you've got a little bit of a battle going on here, and then I've got a couple of Dora Milaje here back to back with some Outriders coming for them. So I've tried to include as much as I can, and a lot of minifigures in here, different tribes that are actually in the fight as well. And then at the back, just below the mountain, we've got M'Baku with his Jabari tribe with their big old swords. Again, more Outriders, lots of detail in there. So if you are looking at this, there is so much going on. And as you can see, there is a wonderful flashing build here. Now this is using 500 clear 1x1 bricks, and these light bricks again are supplied by Gamer Bricks, and they're just absolutely brilliant. It makes this, as you may guess, the BiFrost work so well. I'm really happy. This is probably my second favourite of my whole build. I really love how this is working. So I put it at an angle as well, and as you know, that is where 4 comes into the battle. I've got here as well the Firestar Toys Stormbreaker, because I wanted to give him Stormbreaker, got the crappy Lego one, and again more Outriders. So that is brilliant. I love that piece. It looks really good. And then I've got around here Groot battling a couple of Outriders. Took me a little while to decide how to do the sort of appendages going through the Outriders, but it's worked really well. And now coming to the mountain, this is something I've been thinking about for a while. I've obviously built it all up. I've got some vines going on, some rocks and stuff on the top, more vines. And as I come around to the left, I'm going to show you more vines before I show you too much. So I've got vines basically all the way around the build, so if you are viewing it from the back, at least you can see that. Now coming up, this is how I've done the mountain. I'm really happy how this has turned out. And I've kind of repurposed the majestic tiger that Lego made and made it into a Black Panther. So it's actually worked really well. Absolutely loving it. It took a little while to figure out how to get him to sit in here. He is in here tight. You can move his head, but the feet I've actually clipped in as well. You can take them off if you want. There's a little something for myself. I've put my sig fig in here, lit him up as well. So he's kind of in the little tunnel overseeing the whole battle. So this is an overview of the whole build. It is pretty big. I'm really happy how it's turned out. And you know what guys, I cannot wait for you guys that are going to be seeing this at a show. Just give me some feedback, tell me what you think, if there's anywhere I can improve. This is probably my first big mock I've ever done. I've done a couple of things. I've done the ET project, which is live on Lego Ideas. If you want to go and support that, there is a link in here as well. Please do go give it some support. We're nearly at 5,000. Cannot wait to hope to get that 10k. But there you go, guys. So that is the actual build. And I'm going to shut up now and do a quick reel across here. Thank you for watching the video. Take care, everyone. Any tips you need, how to build anything, just let me know. I'm happy to do a little video. How I made my trees, how I done this sort of rock detailing and mud, and yeah, basically everything. So thank you for watching the video, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.